You may know Kingambit is the terror of using reverse sweeping, quote unquote, cheap Pokemon it is in OU. But what if I told you it's also ranked incredibly high in the Ubers tier, the tier where the strongest of legendaries run the meta? With its combination of excellent dual stab typing, great offensive options in Kowtow Cleave and Iron Head, the ever so powerful stab of Sucker Punch, and its ability to set up with Sword Stance, Kingambit more or less does the same job it does in OU as it does in Ubers. But then, how is it so damn successful? Let's cover just how Kingambit fits into the Ubers metagame, and why it's become such a staple in the tier. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that little clip in the beginning. So, right here, as always, I have my handy dandy viability rankings up, just to talk about, how Kingambit fits into the meta. So first of all, I want to talk about the type of teams Kingambit is usually seen on. Kingambit's seen, this is me talking with my pre-Miraidon ban knowledge, the biggest type of team it was seen on was on the Glamora teams, where its typing is super appreciated. Having a dark type on teams like that is really nice, and just the priority of Sucker Punch is incredible. It's appreciated on those type of teams, and it was it's nice to have on some balances. Now what I'm seeing, Glamora's fallen off big time. So I've been seeing it a lot more on balance teams. I'll show you the teams I've been laddering with at some point, but first what I want to talk about is just the sets. Kingambit, it's not like OU. Ubers hasn't gone to the point where we have max speed, jolly, low kick Kingambits. Kingambit is really just a simple guy. You got Supreme Overlord. In the slot here, I'd say most common is Air Balloon, just because of the matchup into Necrozma Dustmane. A lot of the offensive Necrozma Dustmane sets, so the defensive ones usually run knockoff Sunsteel, so you already wall it anyway, but the offensive ones will most likely be running Photon Earthquake. When you have Photon Earthquake Necrozma Dustmanes and a Kingambit on a balloon, it cannot get touched, which is just so nice. So Necrozma Dustmane is always free Sword Stance opportunity, which is just absolutely huge. This thing also really likes having Necrozma Dustmane as a partner, just for Trick Room. The set is really easy. Always Sword Dance, Kowtow, Iron Head, Iron Defense, nope, Iron Head, and Sucker Punch. As for the speed, you can speed creep a little. I've seen speed crept as far as 24. I've seen 32 to outspeed min speed Necrozma Dustmane, because Necrozma Dustmane, when it runs Trick Room sets, goes 0 speed, negative nature, which would give it 143. So out of Trick Room, you can outspeed it. And then the rest just goes into attack, HP, and an adamant nature. This thing with max HP and Terra lives damn near anything. As for Terras, there's 3 popular ones. Most popular, I would say, right now is definitely Fire. Fire just matches up really well into Crydon and Zacian. So these two are usually the biggest things that are stopping this Sucker Punch sweep. Into that, you just click Terra Fire, and Iron Head into Sucker Punch will 100% kill these guys. Say one of them switch in on your Sword Dance. You can Terra and you can live anything from full. Terra Fire is also really nice for Ho-Oh. It's nice for Arceus Fairy with the Will-O-Wisp variants. It's a little risky into Arceus Water, right? Because Arceus Water usually has Judgment and Will-O-Wisp, so it's a bit of a 50-50. Oh, will they Judgment here? Will they click Will-O-Wisp? Terra Fire, what else is it nice? It's really great into Calyrex Ice when you still have your Air Balloon up. Actually, no, I'm tripping. That shit does not make a difference. That's really all that the Air Balloons being... Or sorry, yeah, Terra Fire. Terra Fire is also nice into Dirge, but that's seen a lot less. The other one we really like to see is Terra Flying. Terra Flying is really nice when your team's very Arceus Ground weak. Terra Flying, you usually get to click Sword Dance in front of Arceus Ground, and then you can Kowtow into Sucker to kill most of the time. I'm pretty sure max HP, even like +1, Edge does not kill. +2 honestly might not kill. Should we pull out the calculator? No, I'm not pulling out the calculator. It is 2:30 a.m. and I have an 8 a.m. tomorrow, and the only way to pass that class is just to fucking show up. So yeah, not doing that. So I'd like to see Terra Flying for, that's pretty much all it's for. Terra Flying doesn't really help you in many, it helps you in the Crydon situation. Koraidon, Adization, Crownization, Crown can click close combat, nor can Koraidon, but Koraidon can sometimes also click Blitz, which is usually a bit of a safer mid ground. I've seen Terra Ghost at times, but I don't like it as much in this tier. And then Terra Dark. Terra Dark, I personally have never played with. But Terra Dark in combination with Black Glasses, if you're really relying on Kingambit as a win con, most of the teams I like to play with Kingambit on rely on it to pick off 1 or 2 mons, and it acts as a nice defensive switch, especially into Necrozma Dustmane. But me personally, I don't really love running this set or investing onto offense. Gambit's a great use of defensive Terras. It matches up really well into a lot of the metagame. Just looking at it with Terra, it can pretty much tank 1 hit from absolutely anything. Kingambit is absolutely, it's great just with no Terra. It's great into Necrozma Dustmane with a balloon. It's great into Landorus Therian. It's great into Arceus normal. E-Killer, most E-Killer sets are running E-Speed Shadowclaw. Some are running EQ, but even if they are running EQ, you have that air balloon. It's absolutely great into Lunala. Lunala has recently shot up in usage. That Terra Fire is also nice for it. If it wants to click Terra Fairy Moonblast, you're in range of killing. You can Terra yourself and click Ironhead. With the air balloon, it's really nice into Gliscor. There's also Gliscor variants like on Stall, just running knockoff Taunt Protect Toxic or knockoff Taunt Protect Swords Dance. The Kingambit mirrors have gotten real. I can't lie, I have lost some games to those speed ties. Kingambit's absolutely great into Calyrex Ice. A lot of teams are very weak to Calyrex Ice. Kingambit's a great solution to that. You just come in and click Sucker Punch. Into Kowtow Cleave, you live a Glacial Lance pretty much all the time. No need to even Terra there. Arceus, great into Arceus Ghost, and you can Terra Fire on a Will-O-Wisp. Same thing with Giratina. Great into Kyurem Black too. So what Kingambit likes to do is, it's not necessarily a band-aid solution, but if your team is very weak to a specific threat, Kingambit's this type of mon that you can just always throw out in front of something, and it can pick off these 1v1s, right? Like 1v1, it picks off a lot of things on here. It doesn't work, I think, as well as just straight up like, oh, it clicks Swords Dance with +5 killed and with good positioning and it just wins. I think it's more so as using Ubers as a good mon that you can trade with. The Sucker Punch priority is so useful. You don't see a lot of dark resists except for, these two, and the only other dark resist that you see up here is itself and Arceus Fairy, and Arceus Fairy folds to Ironhead, and you have the Terra Fire. Sometimes you gotta suss out those sets. What else do I want to talk about with Kingambit? I'll talk about the type of teams I've seen it from. So it used to be really popular on those Glamora teams. I've done, I think, was it both of the Ubers teams that uploaded I had Kingambit on it? I might have had Kingambit on both of them. Let's look at these Ubers teams. Yeah, so like with this Landorus bulky offense, you have Kingambit here. That's a bit of a faster Kingambit. There was a Kingambit team I really liked playing with. This Kingambit team's very powerful. Yeah, so this is speed crept right under Kingambit. Speed crept right under Necrozma Dustmane, so if they do click Trick Room, you're faster. That's just fully a team building choice, right? So it's on a balanced team like this, right? Say this team would fold to a lot of things. Say like Kyurem Black, Kyurem Black gets a DD or 2 up. You can get a little bit fucked. Kingambit will always win that 1v1 for you, right? It's just really consistent at picking off things that teams are super duper weak to. So that's why you're starting to see it a lot more in balance, whereas pre-Mirai, it was more used as a sweeper, I would say, but now you're seeing it pop up more as that. If anybody that plays a lot of the tier, I play, but not a crazy amount, please correct me in the comments, and I would fully clear it up. But yeah, Kingambit is just, he's simply put, he's that guy, No matter what tier, Ubers, OU, this guy just loves to fucking stay broken. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe. My plan is to start posting these every other day, 1 p.m. EST. So for my time, that's 3 p.m. MST. That's why I'm trying to get this video out at 3 a.m. the day before, 2:30 a.m. I'm so fucked. Anyway, yeah, if you guys enjoyed that video, like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and have a great day. Peace.